Okay, welcome everyone. Good morning. We'll start lesson one. As you know me, my name is Anjum Sattar, and I'm working with the university last 10 years, and I'm also teaching at University of Bradford, and I do work for Leeds, and I'll try my best to meet your expectation. My background is ACCA, MA in International Business Management, MSc in Marketing, MBA, and I did few professional qualification. I'm a member of CAIM, Chartered Institute of Marketing, CMI, Chartered Management Institute, CIPD, Chartered Institute of Personnel Development. And I work in logistics 10 years, and I work in marketing, and I'm doing side by side, accounting practice. I'll try my best to meet your expectation. Please, if you have any question, any point you not get it, feel free, drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk. I'll try my best, get back to you as soon as possible. We'll start our lesson. So please, can we look around and just, quick, uh, just reflect about procurement, contract, and management. And we'll start our lesson in just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes I'm giving you, just think about what is meant by procurement, the importance of the contract, what is meant by the contract, and what's come under the contract. And we'll go through the unit specification, and then we'll start our lesson properly. Let's, spend 2 minutes, please. Okay, guys, so please log in on Moodle. We have all the required resources on the Moodle. I'll share you the Moodle page in a minute, and we are doing, and we'll start, procurement, risk, and contract management, unit 2. Okay, we'll start. Okay, so normal procedure, normally we just, few minutes, we record the video, and then of course, it will be all audio recording. At the end, I think, we'll do a bit recap. We'll start. So, okay, welcome. So please, we are doing unit 2, procurement. Always good to be, before starting, we can reflect, what we're supposed to learn under this unit. Okay, we are doing OTHM level 7, deploying project management, and this unit, which is unit 2, is a mandatory unit, and procurement, risk is mean probability of happening something. Contract, always there should be offer and acceptance, consideration. And management is the process of designing an environment to achieve the pre-selected objective. So what is the management? Management is a task, management is a discipline, management, which all come the function of management: planning, controlling, organizing, implementation. These are all the function of management. So we'll go through these. The aim of this unit to enable students to understand the core concept of the procurement along with the importance of identifying, managing the risk related to the procurement and contract management. The learner will also develop a critical understanding about the various legislative framework. We'll go through different legislation such as the GDPR. We'll go through the term and condition of the credit management, contract. All will be in our lessons. Consider the framework of the risk assessment in the procurement in context. So in our LO1 learning outcome one today, our lesson will be focused on LO1, understand the core concept of procurement and the contract management. So first our command verb is the define procurement and contract management. Second is examine the principle of the project management and apply the large multinational organization. Multinational organization mean those work MNC, multinational corporation, those have operation in many countries in multinationals, and evaluate the importance of the sustainable procurement and the key indicative contents, procurement sourcing methods, which will go through inventory management. Inventory means stock management. We can look around how we can manage the inventory. Inventory have three types: raw material, work in progress, and finished goods. And we'll discuss about distribution facilities, structural changes, and define CIPS, which is called Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply. Procurement cycle, which we will go through social and economics environment, contract management, standardized SOPs. We will be discussing standard operating procedure, compliance, why is important in any organization, and performance analysis, rebate management, reduce, which will spending, and will go through evergreen, contract elimination. That's all will be in our discussion. So anybody, any question? If you have, please feel free, drop me email anjum@ukversity.co.uk, and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. We'll start our LO1 learning outcome 1. Please, all the resources required available on our Moodle page. I'll further demonstrate at the end as well. Procurement risk and the contract management LO1, which is understand the core concept procurement and contract management. Always look the title of the unit, understand what is supposed to be contained and the indicative content of the unit. So let's scale 1 to 10 what you think about, just to reflect what you know about procurement. Have you worked in the logistic and supply? uh, have you ever managed the risk? Why we need to manage the risk? Risk is mean probability or the chance of happening. Contract management, that's all will be in our lessons today. Define the procurement, examine the principle of the project management, and evaluate the importance of sustainable procurement. Okay, define the procurement and the contract, that will be in our. Okay, so what is the procurement? Is the business management function that ensure the identification, sourcing, access, the management, and external resource that organization needs and may need to be fulfill its strategic objective. So when we say strategic objective mean end result. Aim is what you do and objective is what you achieve. So everyone, why you doing this course? Is your objective to obtain the qualification, progress in your careers, or achieve and do the further qualification. So our objective mean end result. According to CIPS, which is Chartered Institute of Procurement and Supply, and the procurement as the function of the supply chain, the most important function in our organization is the supply chain management, because a lot of cash is struck into the supply and we need to be make sure we manage effectively deliveries and overall the cost saving, qualities procurement, and fulfill the customer and the supplier relationship management. That is very crucial. Relationship is very important, because the getting the new customer, retaining old is always cheaper, so getting the new one is always costly process. So we want to be make sure we keep our customer happy. Customer is the king, and if we don't keep them happy, ultimately it's cost us a lot. So customer retention is the most important objective of management as a managers. So we'll go through rule 80-20 as well. So It's mean 80% sales come from 20% customer, and 20% sales can come from 80% customers. What we need to be do, we need to be make sure they keep these customers happy and they stay longer because it's a less costly process. Okay, so procurement stages, when we look the different stages, so demand determination. So if you want to order something, procure something, you have to make sure you demand what is the demand of that good, why we need to be ordered. Source of determination. So we have to look around different sources of supply. Supply selection, supplier selection. You look, the ranking of the supplier, ranking methods like, rank A, rank B, do the market research, look around the pros and cons, look around the term and conditions, and then you can select the suppliers. The purchase order processing, then you can do the purchase order, then the company receive the orders and order monitoring. Of course, is very crucial. You have a copy of the order. The copy being said is the multiple copies can be. Of course, nowadays we use the IT system, so it can create, and can link and keep the record. Record keeping is very crucial. The receipt, the good receipt. When you good receipt, you have to match with the purchase order. Invoice verification, so then you issue the invoice according to the purchase order and the receipt note, and the payment process. Then you make the payment according to the purchase order and invoice. The goods being delivered need to be matched, and you can tally. So procurement as a project manager's approach, which we can look around how we can manage. It's a management approach. Okay. So what is meant by project? Project mean any task, any activities you do, it's called project. According to PMI, which is called Project Management Institute in the UK, that's quite big. So input the project management plan, procurement document, agreement, approval, change requests, and the work performance requests, and the work performance. So these are can be input what you have, within, and the output what you get at the end. The processes and the technique, contract change control system, procurement performance review, inspection and audit, because the quality control department in the procurement and the logistic is very important, which we need to be. Payment system, claims administration, record the management, and the work performance, change requests, project management plan, project document, and organization process and assets that is also need to be managed effectively, and we have to look around. Okay, so we can look around this metrics, which is quite crucial, which we can look around the leverage item. What is meant by the leverage item? Strategic item, non-critical item, are the bottleneck. So these are the metrics. It shows, the key points which we can. Supply risk can be high in these items and low. We can look around the profit impact can be high in these items. So we can look around these and we can manage accordingly. So first, if we look, a leverage item, exploitation of the full purchase power and target the pricing strategy and negotiation abundant supply. So these can be leverage item. And the non-critical item, the product standardization, you can standardize the product, SOPs, standard operating procedures, process efficiency, automated purchase, catalog, and tendering. Tendering is very important, abundant supply. Then we can look around strategic items, the development of the long-term relationship in these items, collaboration and innovation and natural scarcity can be. The bottleneck item is the low control of supplier in this case. Innovation and products can be substituted, replacement, and the product-based scarcity. That's which we can look around in these. Plus, if we look in the procurement NHS, how the NHS procurement system is look around, which is of course NHS is quite big procurement system. Hope you can see all. Yes. Yes, please. Anyone, if you can't see it, you can ask. Okay. So we can look around product coding standards, master data, catalog, requirement capture, inventory management system. These are all, PIM, purchase processing, e-procurement, Yes, so we can look around these, all, so we can categorize management system. So this is the whole mastering of data. Data is very important, raw facts and figures. Data leads to information, and information is a knowledge. So that is, so we have other system is called IBM system 3090, IBM International Business Machine system 30C3, which we use in logistic procurement, and we can manage the stock, purchase to pay. And that's, these are all the steps we can follow as NHS is following these, all the key steps. Anybody, any question? Okay, hope you can see. Yes, so we have a procurement process flow, local infrastructure, national infrastructure, global in standard, and we can issue and order the procurement and the stock accordingly as is required from our suppliers. Yeah, so that's which we can procure the goods. Okay, so we have EU in European Union procurement and the system which we can use. Okay, so identification of the needs of the recognition. First of all, we have to identify the why we need it. Yes, appraise the contract and the contractor. Yes, appraise means check the performance, look their reputation, look the terms, look the company is registered, look the payment terms, and of course, the management contract, debrief, unsuccessful bidder, contract award, and seek any necessary. We can look around the clarification or during evaluation and dispatch pre-information notice, feedback, and develop the compliance strategy, specification, contract strategy, tender. We can look around, survey the market and compile the tenders document, specification, term, and the price schedule. And then we can say receive tenders, invite tenders within EC time scale, and dispatch and advertisement. That's all the come, and that's the process we can follow and use to meet the compliance and the legal process. Okay, guys, like you will see the tenders of the Boeing. Boeing is quite big company, make aeroplanes. We can look around the wing, we can look around other parts, so we can give the tenders off in different countries and different parts. Ultimately, it's a huge process. Contract management within contract management is a process that's which we can look around. Contract management is the process ensure all the parties of the contract fully meet the obligation. The contract means the offer and acceptance and legal obligation should be meet, and the purpose of the contract is ensure the right and the duties of each party. The contract is provided and ensure the delivery time and the right quality on or within the budget, within the budget that need to be contract. Why contract? If you have a contract, we know what is the offer, what is the acceptance, help to manage the risk. Risk is mean the chance of happening or the probability. So the events occurring and the cause, actual the project circumstance, they differ from assumed to be forecasting the project benefit and the cost. So always good to be do the benefit and the cost and analysis, what cost me. Like guys, today you're attending the lesson, but you're missing the opportunity to learn. You're missing the opportunity to earn the money. When you're missing the opportunity to earn the money, it's mean opportunity cost. So yeah, the opportunity you're taking, the opportunity you're missing. Always do the benefit, cost and benefit analysis, managing all risk and opportunities, procurement and the contract objective. Risk cannot be correctly identified. You maintain the risk register. You can use the Tara and Sara approach. We can look around the risk transfer, risk avoidance. If we don't do it, the each party, and we can look around these, is quite crucial, which we need to be manage and define each risk. Financial risk, product risk, reputation, contract management life cycle. So we can look around. Okay, let's please, can we look, 5 minutes this? Okay, so that's which we can look around negotiation, you look around the request, you look around the approval, you look around state comply, you do the audit and reports, which we can look around, and renewals. That is all crucial, which we need to manage. Okay, then we have the successful contract arrangement for the service and the delivery continues and satisfaction for the both parties ensure always good to be you get the feedback. What is the feedback is a feed forward for the future contract, the benefit value for money for being achieved. We can look around the provide cooperative and responsive, the customer understand the obligation, no dispute arise and effectiveness being realize. That's all. Then 1.2, we have examined the principle of the project management and apply in the large multinational or organization. Guys, please, it's good. Let's, you can watch. I can pause the video and you can watch this video on the procurement. Okay, welcome back. Hope you watch it. Yes, so you've seen the procurement important in the project and how we can manage. So project management, we can look around the different standard of the project. A temporary management environment usually undertake the phase and create the purpose of the delivery. So we can look around the business output and we can look around the portfolio and the project management maturity model. Yes, unique set of the coordinated activity and define the start and the end and achieving the key projective time, cost, and quality. That's the key parameters in the project management. Temporary handovers undertake to create the unique product and the services. Unique, transit, which we can look around. That's which we need to be uh, undertake and achieve. That is the desire and the project management, the key resources. We can look around. Okay, guys, these are some quite good PM book, project management guidebook, and these are different models, British supply institution. So how we do proceed? There is a no single definition about the project. Project management is the task, is the discipline. Project is mean any activities which you do is called project. There are the common theme, unique objective requirement of the project, undertake someone who make happen, start point, end point, time, cost, and quality. That's all need to be discussed. So project management model is called waterfall model, is the requirement, design, execution, verification, development. That can be uh, V model is also important, which we can, it's like, requirement, function, design, unit design, coding, and all. It's a V, this shop up, and we can test it. The planning stage, specification, test, and the test cases. That's, the unit test and all of this. We can look around the model and literative, which is we can look around this, also is quite good to look around and meet the requirement and the stages of its core the project from feasibility study to the requirement analysis, design, coding, and of course, integration of the system and the maintenance. Then we have a spiral model which we can look around the risk analysis, like a onion, in research. Couple of you done the maybe research management and research method where we use, these type of deep, spiral and evaluate the alternative, identify, resolve the risk in the within the project. That's really we need to. In these model, we can use it, and that's quite good to use. Agile is also known as a lean, really lean management, lean manufacturing, mapping the process of determine the points and actual states. We can look around. We can look around the optimized process, the right combination of the technologies within the project, and there is KPI, clearly key performance indicators, weekly delivery requirements that need to be in the project. That's also very important. So we can look around these steps, we can follow and suggest improvement and carry on reflecting on these key principle of the project management. What are the key so project charters should be signed from, then you should be have stakeholders who involved in the project, anyone who has any in that. So we should have a progressive, should have a project schedule, project budget is a financial plan for futures. We can effective meeting system in place with the stakeholders. With the also we have the initiate, plan, execute, monitor, and close the project. Yes, that these are can be all the stages: communication, measurement, research requirements, schedule management, configuration, and the quality management and family. And finally, we can look around the project, the report that's need to be created, and is very important. We can create, the final. Okay, the example of the project and the stages. So you will see this is, program evaluation review technique. First, that can be the chart can be created when the start project, how many days will be the starting and end time, and the stages which is involved in the project that can be used. Guys, it's quite good, those really wish to learn. I can give you the pro MS under MS Office. You have a MS project, the using the software, and I can give you the manual. And good to do, MS project, Microsoft project that give you the how you can create, the plan. Okay, next we have evaluate the sustainable procurement. Sustainability is the three things: meeting the needs of current generation without compromising the needs of the future generation. Profit we earn, we care about the planet, and we care about the people, those involved. So we can procurement, that's the more positive, which we need to be look around. Positive environmental, social, economic impact. We can look around the overall entire life cycle of the project. Sustainable procurement involve the sustainability aspect of related the goods and services and supplier along the supply chain. Sustainable procurement contribute the achievement of organizational as sustainable objective and the goal. So we can even look around the sustainable goal of UNO as well, contributing to its environment using uh, and reducing the pollution. Yes, so that's also we can look around the stakeholders, anyone who has any interest, brand, license, operate, performance, reputation, stakeholder demands, customer requirement, license, operation, legislation, standards, impact reduction, business uh, impact. Like if we are buying things, we have to look around the shortest route. We need to be look around by its fair our warehouse. Then we send to maybe directly from the supply to customer, and we can control in the middle. And the business effectiveness, business efficiency, risk management is quite crucial because the risk is mean probability. We can't 100% eliminate the risk, but we manage the risk to reduce the risk, and we can plan the risk. Okay, so where we know what are the chances of the risk, what are the probability of happening. Okay, so implies expectation, benchmarking, these, which we can look around, and that's quite crucial to look around. Supply chain imperative, visibility. The supply chain visibility is very, very crucial. It brings the competitive advantage and supply chain maturity. Predictability, supply and the risk, should be measurable. Sense and the response management system in place. Sustainability, supply chain management, economic, ecological, and social, which we said three P's: profit, planet, people. That's all come under social come people. And the key benefit of the sustainability is the local economics growth. If you're using the local material for the local people, and the positive, public relations, social harm and reduction, energy efficiency, cost saving, innovation and solution, and high road workplace, the benefit, so these are all we need to be look around. Sustainable procurement is because, supply chain, like we have the conflict in the Middle East, and these, all these is impacting on the sustainability of. So we need to be look on alternative second plan, contingent plan to minimize the risk. That's also quite crucial. Driving the value for our business, our people, our consumer. So we can look around the Dove involved, and these are what they are: sustainable procurement, sustainability. So how they cutting the carbon footprint, they are using more resources, sustainable resources, recycling, uh, graduate employer of the choice. These are all the promote, the sustainability, profit, planet, and people. So we have to car sharing scheme. using recycling program, corporate social responsibility program. These all lead to be sustainable business environment and sustainable business growth. That is help you to meet the required objective. Any question from anyone? Yes, yes. Okay, no question. Okay, so today lesson key our focus was we discuss about what is the contract and the contract management. Contract mean the offer and acceptance and consideration. We discuss about the procurement and sustainable procurement. We have to look around when we order the stock, and we discuss about different models. We had a discussion about uh, B model. We discuss about the sustainability of and triple bottom line. We can look around the profit, planet, and people. We had a discussion, and we said risk is mean the probability or the chance of happening. Okay, guys. Other than that, I'll show you if you want to look around few bits, risk management. So what you can do, risk management, if you type, next to that is a Kaplan. Kaplan is a publisher that carry on. So for the sake of, it's quite good to look around the risk management and Kaplan resources. So here is the please, it's called KF Knowledge. I hope you can see all KF Knowledge Bank. So that's quite good to look around, and that's help you to for the learning. So that's the risk management. So within that we can look around here type of the risk. Yes, different stakeholders, how we can gain the competitive advantage. We can look around the high, low, medium risk. We can use different principles to manage the risk identification, risk assessment, risk planning, risk monitoring. We have a ERM system, enterprise risk management system in place that help to reduce the risk. We have COSO framework, which is help to use strategic operating, reporting, compliance, all to manage the risk. So that's which we can look around the risk. Okay, and the risk management. So please, that's quite good to look around. And then we have supply chain management, and then next to that, if you write the word Kaplan, so you can find chapter from again is a Kaplan is a publisher, supply chain management. Yes, so that's quite good to look around within procurement, control, inventory. Yes, supply chain management. Yeah, so we can look around different examples here, push and pull chain, procurement, e-procurement, uh, yes, benefit and the risk of e-procurement, the potential risk, how we can restructuring and manage the risk supply chain and procurement. So that's quite good to look around Kaplan. And then if you want to contract management, so contract and contract management, which we can look around contents of the contract and the contract management. That's quite good to be when we say contract of the term and condition representation. Yes, so different types of term within the contract. That's good to know, and which we can implied term and express term. Okay, so that's all today from my end, and the next lesson will go through L2. Thanks for joining, and hope I will speak you all. And if you don't have any question, please we'll keep up to here, and I hope speak you all during our next lesson. Thank you. Have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.